Hello everyone, PenguinSal here again with another indie game review. This time is one with a game that we have had in our library for a while that was actually gifted by one Clairvoyance who comes through. Feel free to tell her good job with this one. It's a game that we have actually been following for quite a while, because it's been in the library for a while. We finally got around to playing it, and that was Lil Gator Game. We were first drawn to this one a few years ago when the developers started posting about it on Twitter with the concept art of the titular character Lil Gator, and we thought he was adorable. We love gators. They are a thing that we have loved for a long time, and the concept art for him was adorable. We figured this was going to be a slam dunk. So we went into this one assuming there was literally no way it could be bad, and coming out of it, having beat the game, there's no way it could have possibly been bad. It was just not possible. I mean, Lil Gator himself is adorable. The whole time you go around making friends with all the other little animal kids that are hanging out at the playground as they help you craft a game to get your sister to come and back to the playground and play with you guys. It's all exploration. The little bit of combat they have is you have different swords and you can get little toy guns and shields, and you fight the cardboard monsters that your friends set up for the game, so there actually isn't any danger in the game. You can't die, you can't lose, there's no fall damage. The story actually pretty emotional, especially towards the end, which we can appreciate that in these games for sure. Using the portrait of, adorable animals and a really heartfelt thing, and giving it a deeper meaning. I'm always on board with that. I said the game reminds me a lot of A Short Hike, if you're familiar with that. Played out very similar in the sense of it was, a very cozy game of exploration with good traversal, and that was all the backdrop for a heartfelt story. That was much shorter, though. That was about an hour and a half to get through. This took about 5. But going through and just exploring the world, getting the different collectibles, getting the currency so you could buy collectibles when you found them, was great. The weapons they're actually pretty different. They all look very cute and interesting. You got a wooden sword, you got like a lightsaber, you've got like, for the shields, there's like a pot lid and a garbage can lid and like a trampoline, and there's different like equipable items you can have that are like paper shuriken and a ray gun that shoots like Nerf darts. It's really, really, really cute. You have different cosmetic hats. There's like a ninja headband that makes them do the Naruto run, if you're familiar with that. Cowboy hat, like vampire cloak. There's so many things to collect and customize Lil Gator for his journey. It's all adorable. It makes doing all the side quests in the game super worth it because you want to get everything for him. And one of the things that they had in this game that I actually thought was a great idea is after you beat the story, they give you a couple of things to help you out to get the collectibles that you missed. Which I don't think I've really seen that in games before, but missing collectibles is hard and tough. And a lot of times, if the map is big, like the map in this game actually is, it's hard to know what you miss. So after the story's complete, they give you a couple of things to help you finish out the achievement list, so you can get the things that you missed, which I think is a great idea. I think more games that have a lot of collectibles on a big map should be doing this. I also think one of the things about the game that was great was the traversal options that you had. You could get bracelets that allowed you to climb up the walls. There was a glider. You can use your shield as a little sled that you can like hop around on the water and like go down hills. I actually thought like the mechanics for this were surprisingly extremely smooth, and you can like hop from them in different ways. You can get like these different items that let you like blow balloons that bring you up into the sky. There's just a lot of like mobility in the game, and it feels very flexible and very fluid, and you can switch between them seamlessly. I think that's great for this type of like game that's essentially centered around exploring an area. Being able to move around it just makes it more lively to go around and find everything the island has to offer. Like I said, this one took about 5 hours to complete. That wasn't getting all the achievements. It was getting most of the items. I would recommend this to anyone. This is a fantastic game. Like I said, the story was emotional and strong. The characters are adorable and charming, and they all have different quirks and intricacies about them that make them fun to communicate with. You want to see everything that Lil Gator Game has to offer. Loved this one. Absolutely, fully recommend it. If you liked the video, feel free to give it a like. Comment down below and tell me what your favorite thing about Lil Gator Game is. My favorite thing about this game is Lil Gator himself, of course. He's adorable, and you have him run around on the playground and things, and he walks backward on like the seesaw. It's adorable. It's truly just an adorable game. Highly recommend. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and you'd like to do so, it is free, and it would go a long way to helping us continue to grow the channel and put out more content like this. So if you're not familiar with Lil Gator Game, you can continue to see adorable games like this you might not have seen otherwise. That'll do it for us today. Appreciate you guys watching this. I hope you guys love Lil Gator Game as much as I did, and I hope you'll consider giving this one a try. I'll see you guys in the next video.